Hello my loves, welcome to Moonchild's Tarot. So today is Jungkook's birthday and as usual we are gonna do a reading on the blessings that are coming for him in the next solar cycle. So the intention is for this reading to be good for the next 12 months, but of course the energy is always changing, so we'll see what we're getting from this reading. So here I have a brand new deck, so I'm like super excited to use this deck, and this deck is only the major arcanas. So I use this deck to kind of pick up on the energy, the overall energies of what blessings are coming to Jungkook in his career, his relationships, and that doesn't pertain to just romantic relationship. It's his relationship to people in general, the way he connects to people around him. And this is going to be the blessings that are coming to him regarding personal development. And then we have some, we're going to shuffle this deck here to clarify on the major arcana that we're going to get here. I've also shuffled to get some oracle cards here, and we're actually gonna start with them to see the overall energy, the overall theme of the next 12 months for Jungkook. But we're just gonna look at the blessings that are coming to him because it's his birthday, and it's the tradition that I usually do. And then we were gonna end the reading with this deck just to get, you know, the final card, the final blessing that's coming to Jungkook. So let's get started. I want to start with these cards here. So the oracles, there are 4 of them. We're just gonna basically look at the big changes, the biggest changes of blessings that are coming for Jungkook. The birthday blessings for the next, it will be good for the next 12 months, so his new solar cycle. The first one we have here from the Monology deck, we have the prosperity lies ahead. Oh, I have to say, I have to mention that I usually meditate. I always meditate before I start any reading, trying to connect to the energy of the person that I'm doing the reading on, kind of like asking permission from their spiritual teams. But today when I was like doing this meditation, trying to connect to Jungkook and his spiritual team, I just saw like really bright yellow aura surrounding him. Like he was smiling so brightly and surrounded by really bright like yellow aura. So I was like, okay, his solar plexus chakra, solar, yeah, solar, I can't speak. Solar plexus chakra is gonna be really active and powerful for the next 12 months, and that particular chakra is not responsible but is connected to, you know, personal values, possessions, like material possessions, career, and all of those things. And then when this card came out, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Prosperity lies ahead, and new moon in Taurus. Taurus is also a sign that is associated with the golden yellow color, and Jungkook's eastern zodiac sign is also the ox, so he was born in the year of the ox. So that makes a lot of sense to him. So the first thing we know that from now, like for the next, well, one of the big, what am I trying to say? One of the biggest birthday blessings that coming to Jungkook is more and more prosperity, and it feels very stable. It feels very well earned. It's very earnest, as is what he deserves and no less. It is a blessing, but it's also he earned it truly and rightfully. So that is amazing. I also think that this comes with a lot of opportunities in developing his career, and also because it's a new moon, there will be a new project started in the next 12 months. I think, well, we think, we hope that it's gonna be his next mixtape, or his first mixtape. I really can't talk today. But yeah, that is exciting to start with. And then the next card we have here, player this, I can never say this word, but it's a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. When I saw this, oh no, when I was during my meditation, there's another thing that I was kind of like connected with his spiritual team, and I felt like he is very protected, and I do feel like he's more in tune with his spirituality, like, and he's more connected to his spiritual team. It doesn't matter if he consciously knows that or not. It's just like they are more connected. Yeah, that's the word. He's protected, and I do feel like with this card here, Jungkook was gonna get more into spirituality and get connected to his soul mission on a deeper level within the next 12 months. He will also, well, by doing that, he will also attract his soul tribe or soul family, or people who resonate with him, or who vibrate at the similar frequencies. So I expect more friendships being formed in the next 12 months, but not the regular type of friendships. I do feel like the friendships will be built between Jungkook and people like really not, I don't want to say random people, but when other people look at their connection, they feel like, how do these people connect, because they don't seem to have anything in common. So I do feel like Jungkook would have like significant friendships with people of different colors, of different careers, of different age. Like I'm hearing really clearly different age. So maybe like someone really really old, or no, really old, a lot older than him, and of like from a different like of a different race and a different class in the society. But these friendships are really are like meant to be, and Jungkook will learn a lot from these people, and he will really appreciate that they show up in his life. The next card we have here is Illumination. When I saw this card, I was like, yes, because we see here like there's a lot of light in this card, and well, light illuminates, right? And then also it goes so well with the yellow aura that I saw during my meditation. I do think that the next 12 months, when Jungkook is more connected to his spirituality, he learns a lot more about himself, and this illumination card is like a reflection of oneself as well. So Jungkook would have a lot of time. I think he would probably like spend a lot of time by himself, trying to understand and get connected to his inner self, and from and by doing that, there's a lot of things that is lighten up for him. Like there's a lot of moments where he realizes that, oh my god, I feel this way because of this and that, and this is a part of me. Things like, this is me, this is how I am, this is how I want to, like, this, no, this is how I want to express myself. So I think the next 12 months we will see a lot of growth. Like, I don't know if we're gonna see it or not, but there's a lot of growth in personal development to Jungkook. And yeah, I love how the light like penetrating through the clouds here illuminate. Yeah, Jungkook will learn a lot. I think, yeah, it goes well as well with these, being connected to his soul family, his soul tribe. Those people will share the light, shed some kind of light into his conscious, and teach him a lot of lesson. And from being with those people, Jungkook will find his light from within. That's what I'm hearing from this card. And then the last oracle one we have here is treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. I think this pertains to both the new connection that Jungkook's gonna make in the next year, but also the other connections, the very fundamental connections that he's having in his life at this very moment. The people that he has always treasured for years. I think the more Jungkook gets to know about himself, the more grateful he is for the people and the connections that he has. And he would do everything and anything to protect the people that he loves. Okay, so that is the oracle cards. Let's see what the tarot cards giving us today. So the blessing that's coming for Jungkook in his career, we have the moon. It's another card that gives me the illumination vibe, because you know the moon illuminates things during the night and kind of shed the light onto things that might not be visible. I also think that this means that Jungkook's gonna explore unpaved paths in his career. He will explore the area that he has never tried before, the areas that he wanted to try but hasn't. Also, I do feel like he's gonna try something kind of dark, just because the vibe of the moon, dark but very healing, and I think he will be a little bit nervous when started on these how do you say it, these, oh, what is the word, I don't know, it slipped through my mind, but I think Jungkook will be a little bit nervous when started to explore this path, because he wants to try something new to him, but also something I think new for Bangtan as well, like something that people would not expect him to try. And by doing that, he's conquering his personal fear as well, because the moon always comes with the element of fear, because you know you don't know what lies ahead. But since the road is covered by flowers and grass, I feel like it's not gonna be an easy walk, but it's not gonna be like too rough. And as long as, because we were talking about light, finding light from within, I do think that as long as Jungkook follows the light within his heart and what he wants to do, what he wants to express with his music, he's gonna find his own way. Like he's gonna be so fine. And also the moon is about expressing one's emotions. So I think, I think we can expect like emo, mellow Jungkook in the next mixtape. It's not gonna be the whole mixtape. I think because we have the moon shining bright as well, so I do think that there's a mix of like bright energy and mellow emo, kind of slow tempo music that's going on. Oh, let's get some clarifier. Let's clarify the moon for Jungkook in his career. Oh, we have Father Wands. This is interesting. This comes with a lot of passion. This is essentially the King of Wands in traditional tarot. It comes with a lot of passion and determination and like burning fire from within. There's a lot of inspiration here as well. all I'm seeing now is my time in that red outfit. And yeah, my time is kind of like that. My time is emotional, but it's also sad in a way. It's also very emo. But when he performed it, he did it with so much passion, and it was like burning the stage. But that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's have a look at the blessings coming to Jungkook in his connections with people. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant here gives me the vibe of the regular hermit, you know, being isolated, but also it feels like Jungkook he's spending a lot of time in this hut, in his conscious mind, learning about himself, developing himself, but not like, how to say, because you see the fire is burning and the smoke's coming out, so people will recognize, people will see the changes that in Jungkook from his own self-learning journey. We will see the at least like a half, or no, at least a little bit of the result, that it will manifest to something visible that people can pick up, and it will be transformed into some kind of like strong inspiration for people to follow or for people to catch on. I do feel like people will come to Jungkook. As I said, he will be attracting the people that vibrate at the same frequency with him, but also people with low frequency would be drawn to him as well, like moth to the flame, because he's shining so bright. But he doesn't really care about that. Like also this fire here, it makes sense with the yellow aura that I saw. He's really enjoying the fire burning around him, or his solar plexus chakra being super intense. He's enjoying it, and he's learning so much from it. He uses fire to keep himself warm. He doesn't really care if other people come to see it or not, or if it affects other people or not. He's really focused on himself, which is beautiful, I think. Also, the break that Bangtan is taking is beneficial for him to, you know, spend a lot of time by himself, figuring things out by himself, what he wants and and what's next for him personally. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant for Jungkook in connection with other people. Yeah, so I do think the next 12 months, Jungkook he's gonna spend a lot of time by himself. Yeah, I mean, to clarify, we have the Four of Swords. So another card of, you know, solitude and being, not like being with oneself, kind of keeping secrets, kind of working on themselves. He would think a lot, and he would get a lot of new ideas. Again, we see like again it's the yellow aura here and kind of shining. Yeah, this is exactly what I've been talking about. I don't know what else to say about this. I would sound like a broken record. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just Jungkook brewing up a lot of new ideas in the next 12 months, and basically just seeing himself for a lot clearer in the next 12 months. Okay, let's have a look at the last one here, the blessings coming to Jungkook in his personal development. We have the Fool. Oh, I love this. Again, we have a little bit of like this yellowish, purple color. So the Fool, I think The four is significant after all the things that I've talked about, you know, the self-development, self-learning, connecting with new people, spending time a lot by himself just to understand himself. He's excited, and he's excited for the new journey. The fall is always the start of a new journey, and there's just so much excitement because Jungkook knows that the next journey is a big one. He's embarking on a very, very significant journey. So I think that is just in line with everything else that I've said. The whole self-learning, self-actualization, self-realization is very, very strong on the card. Very, very strong on the cards today. Let's see. We can still clarify this card, but I think that is pretty clear. Just clarify the fall in personal development for Jungkook. We have the Seven of Swords. So again, another card of like solitude and keeping secret. Yeah, he's definitely planning something and thinking about it a lot. He's developing himself intellectually. I do get the feeling that Jungkook's gonna be really maturing in the next 12 months, and I think we would see him going through a period of being really quiet, and he would not speak his mind so easily, or so what is the word, like he would be very careful speaking his mind, like speaking what he's talking about. He will keep a lot to himself, and I think we will see him really changing in the next 12 months, which is great. I think I'm all for personal development, so I will be really happy to see the changes that is coming for Jungkook, and how it manifests into like how he acts around people. Yeah, so then we're gonna get this one last card about what blessings coming for Jungkook for the next 12 months. Oops. This is also a new deck, so it's not that easy to shuffle. Oops, okay. Oh, I love this. And look, it's even purple. The two of them are purple. Look at them. They're so cute. So we have truth and we have tranquility. Oh, I love this truth and peace, kind of. Oh, it totally makes sense. I think the truth we're talking about here is the truth about himself, like the truth that Jungkook will see about himself. He will get to be like, because he will spend a lot of time by himself, he will get to be really honest with with himself. Oh my god, I sound like a broken record. Got to be really honest and just realize a lot of things about himself that he didn't before, because he was surrounded by way too many people, and because he invested his energy on connections with other people rather than connection with himself. But the next 12 months, the next development stage or lesson that Jungkook is learning is to see the truth about himself and to be comfortable with that, to honor his true desire, his true self. And they both purple, I love that. And we also have this like yellowish orange. Yeah, I like that, but bittersweet nightshade. And then we have the next one, tranquility, just peace. And I love this for Jungkook. For someone who thinks a lot like him, realizing the truth about himself, well, it could turn into a lot of anxiety and turmoil, you know. But instead of that, understanding himself gives Jungkook a lot of tranquility. The peace of mind that we always talk about, that people want so much. And that is a huge development to me, because I've went through the same thing, realizing a lot of truths about myself, and at the end I was like, this gives me so much peace, because I know who I am, I know where I am, I know where I'm heading to, what I want in life, and it gives me so much power, just having the truth and peace. And I think that would be the same thing for Jungkook as well, and I want nothing more for him. And this is just so beautiful. I love that. Okay, so I think that's everything that I'm saying for Jungkook in terms of his birthday blessing. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I certainly did really enjoy doing that. And yeah, testing out my new decks are quite fun. It's quite fun. Oh my god, my English. But okay, thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope to see you in the next one. I don't know if I would have the time to put up a new reading before June's birthday reading, but we will see. I'm very spontaneous with energy and my time as well. So yeah, I hope you stay safe, stay healthy and positive wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.